Hello college students! As I said before, all of August is going to be videos about preparing for college. We're getting ready for a new school year. So before next week's video, which is going to be what to pack for college, this week is things to not pack for college. Are you ready for this? Number 1, excess. If you're moving into a dorm or small apartment, and especially if you're sharing the space with someone else, and especially if you haven't done that before, you're really gonna need to downsize. Now I'm not saying forget everything. If there are 5 books that you just can't feel at home without, bring them. But if you have a huge stack of physical CDs that could just as easily be imported into your computer, maybe do that. And not everything you bring has to be practical, but some stuff doesn't have to make the journey. Number 2, bad memories. Obviously you're not becoming a completely different person just because you're moving somewhere new or starting a new school year, but college is a pretty cool opportunity to wipe the slate clean. So if that t-shirt just reminds you that your senior soccer season was really crappy, then ditch it. And don't bring that framed photograph of your ex-girlfriend just in case you get back together. You're free. Life is new. Embrace it. Number 3, things that aren't you. So if that old floral bedspread that you've had since you were a kid just kind of makes you feel like you're 7, invest in a cheap duvet cover or a new comforter from somewhere cheap like TJ Maxx or Target. Give people a little taste of your personality with the way you decorate or the way you present yourself. Number 4, your judgment goggles. These are coming back. See, when I say judgment goggles, I'm referring to that phenomenon from high school and middle school where everyone tries to fit everyone else into little categories. If that girl never wears her hair down, she's probably a sports person, and therefore if you're an art person, you're not gonna get along. That guy wears mostly black, so he's a total stoner, and since I'm religious, that's not gonna fly. No. One of the coolest things about college is that old attitude slowly evaporates away. I'm not gonna say it disappears entirely, but it does get better. I've seen girly girls and tomboys become best friends. Prom queens and hippies. Keep an open mind and try and get to know people based on criteria that's more interesting than how they were labeled when they were 15. I kind of want to remind you guys, since I sort of did the whole metaphysical things to leave behind thing again this week that I did last week. My damn channel has a sponsor called becomeanx.org I told you guys about before. That's really awesome. It's a website dedicated to helping people quit smoking, which is a really good thing to do before college. Also, it has exclusive content from the guys from the Tweekly News, which I really like, so I think you guys would like to if you checked out. And even if you're not a smoker, but you have a friend or parent or a goldfish who is, and you've heard them express wanting to quit smoking, I highly recommend that you tell them to go check out becomeanx.org and sign up and check it out. Check it out. Woo! Smoking isn't great. On that note, I'm gonna go continue to look really normal. If you have questions or topic suggestions about moving into college or starting a new school year or starting a new chapter of life, leave them in the comments below and I will get to some of them in August. See you next week.